Hi.
How are you guys?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. So how was your work? Oh,
A bit stressed out
why? Why is it so?
because I arrived late at home. You? What you do at home?
It is hard to be at the job. Do you face any debt in your life? Of course. BPGN, car, house rent, food, electric bills. So, as the issue that we will discuss is about minimum wages in Malaysia. During the recent Labour Day celebration this year, employees voiced their concern about the rising cost of living and labour shortage as the world continues to recover from the economic crisis caused by COVID-19 pandemic. So Malaysia has been having issue with wages before the pandemic, but the rising inflation without any sufficient increase in wages means the people's earnings have lost their spending power. Inflation is currently 3.4%. You guys know about that?
No.
No. So I can tell you the inflation is currently 3.4%. So although Malaysia increased the minimum wages from 1,200 to 1,500 ringgit beginning May 1st last year. So Prime Minister NATASHA announced on Monday, May 1st, that the Cabinet will discuss how to settle the issue once and for all. So on top of that, I want you guys to think, realistically, 1,500, is it enough?
No, bro,
No? Especially nowadays?
Yeah. Not for this nowadays because we have higher standard of living.
Yeah. So, apparently 1,500 is not enough for us to live, and especially for you that live in Penang.
Highly maintenance because
High maintenance.
High maintenance basically is not enough lah due to lack of regular adjustment.
Realistically, 1,500 is not enough to live on.
Yeah.
So ask anyone that live in KL, Penang, and they will tell you the sum barely cover rent, food and other necessities, even for a single person. For someone who is getting the minimum wage of 1,500 and they have 5 kids, that money is not enough to buy food for their children and for their school. So I want to ask AIMAN, do you think that 1,500 is enough for us to live?
For my opinion, according to our issue, 1,500 ringgit is not enough for this year and onwards, because after the COVID-19, the cost of living surely will be rising and government have to do their best on stabilized economy. For the minimum wages, the minimum wages is not automatically increased when prices of the food and things goes up. Inflation is when prices for goods and services goes up, such as MUHD and other services. This means that people need to spend more money to buy the same things, such as foods and fast foods and other ones. This means that the workers will be able to effort less and less, even though they are still will be able to be paid the minimum wages. For an example, for the youngsters such as us and for the future, living on the minimum wages would not be able to save enough money to buy a house or start a business. For us, they will also be more likely to fall to poverty if they lost their job or experience a medical emergency such as the accidents the future.
Yeah. I would agree with Aiman point out.
Interesting. So what about you, Natasha?
Oh,
You had lived in Penang. Can you share your experience? Okay. Basically, it is not enough with the lack of regular adjustments. The minimum wages, as we know, it adjusted periodically every year. Every year, it has increment. So, pace at the rate of adjustment may not keep pace with inflation or changing economic conditions. As time goes by, they might devastate the workers' cost of hiring. Okay, through my reading from the New Straits Times, there have been many employees voice out their concerns that employers have taken away employees' benefit to cover the new minimum wage increase. So realistically, 1.5k to live on is not enough to pay after you pay the rent, food, and other necessities. So if a single person like me, 1.5k is not enough. What about a person with a big family? Sure, it's not enough.
Yes, it's not enough.
If they got 2,000 salary also, imagine there's 5 to 6 person in the house and 1 person on work. It's really not enough.
I think both wives and husband have to work to have stability in their family.
That's why the husband must give keizinan to work. Permission to work.
And husband and wife, they also have to work on time to
Yeah, such as
Maybe-
doing Grab.
Maybe business, but it's kind of hard for their children.
They have no time.
They have no time. Sure, but in addition, my negara also reported that for a single person at least needed 2.7 until 3k per month. Single person.
Wow, very good.
Even with single, we have lots of internet,
Right.
com,
Your electric bill,
insurance, Wi-Fi, life medical.
Wi-Fi is necessary to read.
Nowadays, Wi-Fi is very necessary.
we can do a lot of works.
Yeah, using Wi-Fi.
Mostly nowadays, work from home. Mostly
You know, Wi-Fi 60 ringgit per month, like,
Mine is 100.
yo.
Same.
Oh. Okay, then?
And for a marriage with 2 child, at least they needed required 6.5k a month. If for a big family, they have to double or triple up.
Yeah,
13,000, 15,000 tak lari to survive. Either in Penang or KL or wherever. Nowadays, but the barang mahal.
Such as rice.
Egg, sugar. But I have some curiosity about the part-time workers. Part-time workers. They so kesian lah. So kesian. So why are they some few company, SME companies that still give a low rate of wage to part-time workers? How about you? Maybe, for my opinion, maybe that company is a small organization with around 3 to 4 employees. But they just put part-timers. If workers got 1.5k, then why the part-timers should get 1,000 only? Imagine if the salary pay per hour like 6 ringgit or 5 ringgit.
You can take advantage of the part-timer because they are not related
By
to
using their
employment
time.
law.
For my opinion, low wages for part-time workers in Malaysia can be attributed to several factors. Firstly, skill and experience. Okay, as we know, part-time workers, especially those in entry-level position, may not have the same level of skill or experience as full-time employee, which can lead to lower wages. Okay, Fazira, I want to ask you, this is 10 ringgit. Is it enough you in a day using 10 ringgit?
For me,
As a student,
back then when I was a student,
Yeah.
10 ringgit is only for my lunch.
lunch,
Only for lunch.
and then do you have breakfast?
No, I skip breakfast.
Skip
Because I
breakfast.
want to save money.
You have as a student.
As a student.
So that's legislation and regulation. The minimum wages in Malaysia can influence part-time wages. If minimum wages is low, it may lead to lower wages for all type of workers. Have you guys ever worked as a part-time before?
Yes. Sure.
Okay.
For me,
How much they pay?
for me, like every time break, I will try to find part-time job and do. They pay me around like 5 to 7 ringgit per hour. It's not a lot. It's not enough. 7 ringgit.
5 to 7 ringgit per hour.
Imagine, but seven is not. Just recently, I work at the cafe. The cafe pay me 7 ringgit. Okay, they give me staff meal. That's the benefit. And 1 hour of break, but have to divide 30 minutes for Zohor and Asar.
Oh.
Lepas tu, and then and then 7 ringgit for us for a month. I got around 8 to 9 ringgit, not included OT. If there is an event or something, they will pay us. I don't know if keikhlasan the boss. The boss sincerity. The boss sincerity to pay. Like per month I get 1 million. It's not enough. Truly, I tell you guys, it's not enough.
Yelah, you have to pay
transportation, food, what else? That's true. I also have worked on part-time before, the town, and if I want to make comparison between my student life and when I working adult, as an adult, working, maybe student life, if you got 1,500, it's enough because you just spend on your student fee, especially if you study at UTM, the fee is cheap.
Yeah, 540 per semester.
990. But if you are adult and then you working, you have to pay for. Of course, you have to help your parents. You pay for their rent, pay for their Wi-Fi, and then extra.
For students, we don't have to pay rent.
So for me, if you're adult and you're working and you got 1,500, it's not enough. But still for someone who living outside the campus, as a student, living cost is quite high lah. So
To continue, my opinion. Then company policy. Some companies may have policy that set lower wages for part-time. They might often not offer benefit, job security that full-time receive. So what benefit you get when you part-time? When you as a part-time?
the benefit like
Like you said, meal allowance.
Not meal allowance, like staff meal.
Staff meal.
They will cook for us.
So you need the staff meal how much?
1 per day.
Once per day, and then how much? 10 ringgit or can
Just order anything
Or-
and then you
Not order, like they cook anything.
Oh,
Gulai,
then-
apa,
then you will eat lah.
just eat. Like that. They also eat the same what we eat.
Oh.
They will not kacau the menus item.
Oh.
And then if I work as a cashier at bakery, so they, when our shift has finished, closing time, we can bring home the bread leftover. Leftover can bring back home. So that's a benefit.
You?
For me, I work in Kota before, they also give staff meal, same.
Otam meal or what? Otam meal.
Limit
You broke?
20 ringgit. You have to spend 1 day, spend 20 ringgit
For
for your staff meal.
brunch or what?
No,
Lunch?
only for one
One time.
one time.
You?
During my part time, I work as roadside stall.
Oh, right.
Kedai kunci.
For my benefit means I can buy whatever I want because my employer give me choices what I want to eat because you can eat whatever I want, and because I sell water such as mango, I can drink whatever whenever I want.
So they said
Once
limit.
a day.
No,
No limit.
Unlimited.
Oh my god. Okay.
Unlimited refill.
So then negotiating power. Part-time workers may have less negotiating power when it comes to wages, as they may not have job security or be part of a labor union as a full-time workers. Then socio-economic factors. The overall economic condition and the cost of living a specific region can impact wages. In area with a lower cost living, wages may be lower. I think maybe the employer cannot afford to pay at the several area. So, efforts are being made in Malaysia and many other countries to address this issue, such as rising the minimum wages, enhancing labor rights and promotion, and promoting fair employment practices, which can help you to improve wages for the part-time workers. That's my opinion about the part-time. Why some companies give low wages for part-time in Malaysia? That's my opinion lah. For you?
My opinion, as for a solution, we should learn from other countries' minimum wages policies and that implemented regular adjustment such as Australia, UK, US, and Canada. We can try, adapt and adopt that suit to Malaysian context. So next, public awareness and education. So we can educate the public, the employee and employers about the importance of regular adjustment, which can help to gain support. Okay, economic impact assessment. The government should consider the potential economic impact of employment and overall economy. So the government also should aim to strike a balance between improving conditions and ensuring economic stability.
So, as the issue that we have discussed, minimum wages is kind of crucial
Issue, yeah.
Yeah, because some people think that 1,500 is enough, but some is not enough. So, for me, what I can conclude is it depends on your lifestyle,
Yeah.
and it also depends where you live. For me, I live in Ipoh, so for me, at the age of 23, 1,500 ringgit is okay, it's enough for me.
For
And
living at Perak.
yes, it's enough for me and support my family.
That's all.
That's all.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you guys.